Leonie. I've come to do your weekly guidance. I hope you're all good and well. So I'm going to be using the Light Seers Tarot this week, and I will pull you some actual romance angels. As always, guided to use whatever decks by spirit. So I'm just kind of feeling, and again, remember, it's not going to be for everybody, so just take what resonates for you only. I kind of felt this week for you guys, I don't know if some of you are just trying to run away from something, run away from the truth, run away from something and hide, and just you're getting on with things but not facing what you need to face for whatever reason, and it's causing some kind of merry-go-round kind of feeling, going around in circles. It's just going to bring you some kind of headache in the future if you're not careful. And I think that some of you are hiding from your truths. Like I say, when there's an ending there, but you're avoiding it, that's kind of what I'm feeling. Now, I feel like you're being shown a new way forward here. Or a lot of you are feeling trapped. You know, it's like those relationships that you stay in because it's what you know and you're not happy, but you know, you also go around in circles with something. Maybe it's a feeling, maybe it's an emotion, maybe it's just not facing up to the truth, and it's causing some kind of stir around you. Now, this is drama, this is chaos, this is something that's causing you headaches, or I was going to say trauma in some kind of way. It's self trauma. There's an opportunity for freedom here, but again, it's like you're not seeing the light. It's like I don't know if you're trying to protect yourself from the unknown or the unseen. So you kind of feel very isolated with this at the moment. It's very odd kind of energies that I'm picking up on. I heard the name Andrew, Mark, Lloyd, David. Very old-fashioned name, Cecil as well. I'm also seeing a Poppy here. Another name, Fred, has come through as well. So again, whether this is to do with you directly or somebody else around you, living and in spirit, these names are coming through for whatever reason, so keep that open mind. I also saw 72, but 7 and 2 is 9, so this almost indicates that you're very near the end of something, but you're kind of like at those final stages from doing whatever you need to do here. Now, on the bottom of the deck, we've got the 2 of Pentacles, so there's very much indecisiveness that's going on here, big time. And again, with the figure of 8 in this, you're going around in circles, and there's drama, there's chaos, and you're giving yourself a headache more than anything, and you need to face up to something, face up to some reality or truth, and stop running away. If you deal with something, you face it head on. It's kind of clearing the way, getting rid of that energy to allow the new to step into your life, because at the moment you're kind of feeling very much trapped in your own head, in your own thoughts, feelings, emotions, in this situation. Yeah, and with the 7 of Swords underneath that as well, this is what I'm foreseeing. You're running away from something, and this could also be causing arguments, disagreements internally and externally here. There's certainly a lack of balance. There's a lack of sleep, there's anxiety, there's headaches, there's pressures. I'm also seeing there's lies here. This is what I'm saying, lies, deceit, deception, and I feel like you're lying to yourself about what you want, or you're going around in circles with this. You're not achieving anything. You're literally just causing yourself the biggest headache ever. And there's uncertainty, there's so much imbalance, and even look, we've got the 2 of Swords there as well. So again, very contradicting kind of feelings, emotions, people, situations, feeling stuck in the middle, feeling trapped. You know, there's arguments, disagreements all around here. And a lot of it is arguing with yourself here as well. But there's certainly a sense of running away from the truth, needing to face that truth to bring in some clarity and balance in your life. There's a lot of confusion here. Headaches, feeling isolated, very much alone. Even though you might have somebody by your side, it's whatever this is, you're giving all your time, effort and energy away here, and it just feels, again, very imbalanced. Somebody could literally be taking money from you, taking your time, effort, energy, but also you could be giving. You know, if you're staying stuck in this situation, you know what's going on, you're still giving to this energy, you know, nothing's going to change or alter. And what you actually need to do with that Four of Pentacles is regain that control. Really think things over. Keep things close to your chest. Keep things private. Keep things, you know, don't give things away. Lots of crows here, which indicate to me endings. It's the death of a situation. There's no more. It's kind of like this is pecking away at you. It's eating away at you. You know, you're going around in circles, but you don't know what to do. You're feeling kind of lost, feeling stuck, stagnant. You know, it's all right one moment, it's not the next. But again, you're lying to yourself. And again, very much in your heads with that Ace of Swords. So many swords here. So again, things are spiraling out of control here, and there's a need to get yourself grounded this week to really focus on what it is you truly want and take the steps that you need to step out of this energy. You know, it's whatever the case is, this isn't healthy, this isn't good. We've got a lot of swords here, so this is a lot of negativity that is in your energy, and possibly even toxic as well, you know. And it could be yourself, it could be other people, it could be your mental state of mind at the moment, but it's certainly not helping you out at all. Something's very off center, off balance, and you're running away from this rather than facing it and dealing with it. So you're becoming a victim almost, and this is why things are spiraling out of control. You might be having thoughts, feelings, emotions spiral out of control here as well, and all you need to do is cut every form of negativity out of your life, but it just doesn't seem that easy. Even one step is a step. It's taking steps, it's taking action. But I just feel you're at the bottom of that staircase looking up with no ending in sight, or it seems as if there's no ending in sight. This is mental kind of prison that you're in at the moment. You got all sorts of signs and symbols around you, but you're missing them, you're not seeing them, you're not seeing the light. And there is light there, but again, you're going around in circles. Look, even on the Six of Pentacles, we can see that figure of 8 in the center there. You're going around in circles with this. There's no balance, and you need to change. You need to break free. Now I'm going to tell you, look, this can all be turned around if you just take that step, if you face your fears more than anything. If you stop giving to a situation, you'll see the truth yourself anyhow. And if you stop giving, you regain some power and energy back for you, which you're being drained of at the moment. I think that some of you are afraid to be alone here. You're afraid that you're going to be isolated, afraid that you're on your own, but in reality, you're on your own anyhow. Because look, this is all in the head. Or you're afraid of being left out in the cold in some kind of way. If this is a work, career, job scenario situations, you're very conflicted about what you want. And there could be people around you taking your ideas, your inspirations, your character, your whatever it is you have to offer here that is yours. And I just feel like you're getting it from every angle, every direction. And it just seems like there's no end in sight. But again, if you want something to change, you've got to take those steps to make that change. And this is breaking ties with energy, with people, with situations that no longer serve your purpose. And it's about stepping back into your power again. Not giving to the situation, not fighting it any longer, just allowing yourself to kind of trust in the universe and go with the flow as much as possible. But I feel like some of you are a little bit ignorant here to, you're hiding. It's like you know, but you don't want to face it. You're being very kind of off with it. Now we've got the Ten of Pentacles here. That's come through, and then again, we've got the Page of Pentacles that's coming out with that. And then we've got the Eight of Pentacles. So this could be money related. It could be material things. It could be anything. Even relationships, household, home. It could be all of the above. Everything coming kind of like on top of you. You're going around in circles and you kind of want to settle down. You want to be rested. You want the security, the stability, loyalty. You know, you want it all. And if you want it all, you've got to really focus. You've really got to get that focus, because you've not got it at the moment. So the only way you're going to get that is if you take steps. Now, yeah, there's learning of lessons to be involved here. Boundaries, power, your own energy, protection, that kind of thing as well. You know, if you're not happy with something, you change it, but you take steps and you learn the lessons, you trust your gut and you move on, you move forward. I get that you're feeling very protective at the moment and very insecure and unsteady and uncertain about a lot of different things. But this is where you find that inner strength within to kind of say, you know what, I've been through worse. And it's facing up to reality. Now you're sitting there with, do I, don't I, do I, don't I? Very indecisive energies this week, very indecisive. Now you've got choices, you've got options, and you're going through waves and cycles. One day you'll make up your mind, the next you won't. But again, if you keep doing that, you're going to go around in circles with this. So they're telling you to keep the focus on what's important, focus on that end goal, that end result of what you really want, which is that 10 of Pentacles. All right, if you want that, you've got to take the steps, and you've got to break the cycles. You've got to break free from that overthinking, break free from all these pressures around you. You know, stop worrying about insignificant things like, are you going to be left out in the cold? Are you going to be isolated on your own here? Are you going to have nothing at the end of the day? You know, it can't be worse than what you're going through. That's all I'm seeing from this. You know, because there's a lot of pressures, there's a lot of sleepless nights, there's arguments, disagreements, there's all sorts going on. And you've got to think of that bigger picture. What's going to be best for you and your family at the end of the day. That's kind of where I'm at. And you're contemplating making some changes, but we got to get out of this headspace and keep yourself grounded in the process. Now, again, stop running away from the truth. Face that. It is just fears. All right, there's lies, deceit, deception here as well. So it could be around you. It could be other people lying, tiptoeing around you. You could be tiptoeing around them. It could be vice versa. But again, this is robbing you of your life at the moment. So you've got to face up to reality and make those changes for yourself. No one can do this for you. It's all about you doing it for you. Now, these are kind of what's going on here. It's all over the place, but you're all over the place at the moment. So let's just see what the romance angels say for you. All I can say is there's a lot of crows here which indicate endings, death and rebirth here. You know, coming through the other side after this headache, but you've got to help yourself. That's really important. The signs are there. You've just got to take that first step. It's really, really important. You know, some of you are wanting some kind of commitment in some kind of way, wedding. You know, you may want something with somebody, but again, I don't feel like you should force anything, because even if you're in this situation, you're really trying to hang on to somebody that's not meant to be in your life, okay? And it does happen. There are people out there that will just propose to keep them in their life. Now, the wedding commitment card is there because this is what you want. You want some kind of stability, security, commitment. All right. And you will get it. I'm just not sure it's with who you think it's going to be. Under these circumstances, especially under these circumstances. Now, for some of you, again, with the Two of Swords, the Seven of Swords, Two of Pentacles, and the Eight of Swords, there could be outside interference here. Third party, there could be a marriage involved, which is why you're going around in circles, not getting anywhere with whoever you want to be with here, because maybe somebody else is in a commitment here of another kind. Could be the case. It's not a very settled environment. That's kind of what I'm feeling. So you're not going to get your happy ever after till you deal with whatever you're not facing at the moment. That's kind of what I'm giving. And those of you that are in that third party situation, you know, where you are the affair, that person's not going to leave this situation. But it's dragging you and your energy down. You've got to really think about things here. Face up to the truth, face up to reality. And do you want to keep going around in circles like this, you know? And you could be getting it from every angle. You really could. Now, there are situations out there, and there's many different storylines, as we know, but what I'm saying to you is the commitment's not there at the moment. This isn't right, okay? And I feel like you've got to take steps towards what you do want here, because you're just fighting at the moment to get what you want, and it's not happening. It's not happening. So I feel like in order to get the balance in your life, you've got to stop running away from the truth, and you've got to face up to facts and reality. And I know that's harsh, and I'm sorry if it comes across as harsh, but you've got to focus on that end goal. If you want that equal in your life, this isn't that scenario situation. It's really not. If you want marriage, commitment, stability, security, you shouldn't have to fight for it. It should flow. It should flow into your life. And there would be nobody else involved here at all. You know, if it's one way, it's never going to work. Never going to work. If you're chasing something or someone, it's never going to work. Move on. Change course, change direction. Know your worth. Know your worth. There is happiness and light at the end of the tunnel here, but that's in a different direction. Okay, so I'm not going to lie. Look at that. Pay attention to the red flags. That's what I'm feeling here. Could be to do with all your past life stuff, and again, that's kind of in-depth stuff, but it doesn't have to necessarily mean past life. It could be past relationships that have left you feeling a certain way, feeling very vulnerable, very isolated, very alone, so you feel like you have to chase this connection in some kind of way. But look, you're not sleeping. You're not sleeping at all. This is bringing you and your health down in many different ways. This is not right. And what they're saying here is retreat. Move on in a different way. Yeah. A lot of it's to do with family problems, you know, stem back from our childhood. We carry the energies of what our mothers, fathers went through in their lives, and we come on this planet to heal that particular line. It could have been stemmed back from the fact that you felt very isolated as a child. It could have been that, you know, you're very much trapped, stuck in the middle somewhere along the line in all your relationships. And again, learn the lessons. Learn that, you know, you are worthy of the right person, the right commitment in your life. And it just requires you to bring in a bit of self-love here, more importantly. Do what's right for you, rather than chasing around people and situations that no longer serve you, that are just not working, just not forming how you expect them to. This is about going out for what you deserve and attracting that, bringing that in, but you taking steps towards that, not kind of sitting in the same old cycles, energies, situations that are just, nothing's changing, nothing's altering. You've got to really think about what you want here more than anything, and just change that energy, because this is affecting you and your health in many different ways. All right, and we want to get you to that happy ever after. That's kind of what I'm feeling. You're not there at the moment, but you could be if you take the steps today. You understand that? So this week's going to be a bit kind of all over the place yet again. All right, but there are some red flags, so trust those red flags. Trust the gut feelings. All right, you're not making it up. You're not, you know, you're fighting against your intuition here more than anything. That's what you're doing. And there's some big signs there to say it's not right. Move on. Change direction. All right, so that's kind of what I've got for you this week. Bit of a heavy one, but this is real life. This is what you guys are going through. So I'm going to leave that with you. I wish you the very best of luck. Please like, share, comment and subscribe. I really do appreciate that. But focus on what you deserve and go for it. Seriously. Aim high. That's all I say. Aim high. You're going to get there. But don't just stay put in this energy. All right. So I'm going to leave that with you and I wish you the very best of luck. But take care. Bye-bye.